Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Invictus finale. May 26th is today. Tomorrow is the final day. There is not much different on the store at all, except for a couple of war bonds, which is totally fine. But before we jump into the war bonds, there's something that I missed the other day, and it was too late for me to go back and correct it, but you can today. If you had the golden ticket for the FAC, you can acquire your FAC today. So if you go to the finale event on the Roberts Space Industries website and you scroll down, I believe it starts on the Carrick. Move one to the right, the FAC Lightning is there. You could go to View Offers and Add to Cart. And eventually, it'll throw it in your cart. Now, the other way to do this is just simply go to the standalone ship store, as we often do. Now, I'm logged in as my alt account who had a golden ticket but does not have the FAC, so I don't see everything on the store that my other account does, but I sure can see that. So you can get the Warbond FAC 10-year Lightning for $260 if you had the golden ticket. Now, we gave a bunch of those away before 4.0 dropped, so those of you that got the ticket and never got the ship, now's an opportunity to do so. If you don't want to do it now, do not worry. The golden ticket that it is attached to your account will stay. Now, if you got a golden ticket and you didn't take it to the rental kiosk, it's gone. I am so sorry. There's nothing you can do to get an FAC Lightning in that manner. But those of you that did get the golden ticket and followed the instructions to take that ticket to the rental kiosk, it would have flagged your account to be able to purchase this now. I believe the next event to get this will be during IAE later this year. So just keep that in mind. You should be able to rent it. I believe you can still fly this right now if you want to check it out. So that is there. So let's jump right into what war bonds we've got and see what kind of savings we can get. The first war bond we have today is the Terrapin. Terrapin is a $220 ship. On Warbond, you get it for $200. It's $20 off. You can buy it outright that way at $200, or you could do what I like to do, get your CCU to it, right? So there's a couple of options here. The best is the Zeus MK2 MR. It's a $10 purchase. It's hard to get the Zeus MK2 MR on Warbond, but I am sure it's going to happen at release. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but it can't be that far off because we have the other Zeus variants. We know that this is a capable ship already, so we're just waiting for the bounty gameplay to really kind of up its game before it makes its appearance. Now, add another $5. Got the Saber Comet, the Saber Firebird, the Saber Peregrine, the F7CR Hornet Tracker, the F7CS Hornet Tracker, and then that's about it for the really good deals on it. Now, these four ships here, the Firebird, the Peregrine, and the two F7s, these were on Warbond earlier this year. So if you picked a bunch of those up, you could do any of those to the Terrapin. So definitely check those out. I did grab a bunch of the Peregrine when it came out because it was actually a pretty cheap Warbond CCU to get. So I grabbed that. That's a $15 upgrade to a Terrapin. I have a Terrapin. I don't want a Terrapin. Again, this will go into another chain I've got to reduce my overall cost. The next one is kind of exciting because it's a Carrick. Everybody loves the Carrick. The Carrick has gotten a little bit of love lately with the addition of the opening doors for the cargo. It's not great, but it is more usable. So I do love my Carrick. It's very... I love the layout. I love how it's built on the inside. So if you want a Carrick, it's a $600 ship, but it's a $40 Warbond. So if you wanted to get the Carrick on Warbond as a CCU, your best option is the Hull D. Now, I've seen Hull D CCUs over the last year. I know that they're going to come out again. I don't know when the ship's going to get released, but that's not a bad one to get because it's a $10 upgrade. Now, if you say you bought the Ironclad Assault and you just hate it, which I doubt will be the case. If you want to upgrade from that to the Carrick, you could for $25 now. So the other thing you could do is get this set up here. You're going to save that $40 later. Well, I mean now, by buying this CCU for later. And then when the Ironclad is released, it's going to have Warbond CCUs. I'm almost sure of it. So you could use that to build yourself a bigger chain into what I'm going to show you next. My friends, this one here is the most exciting to me. This is the Perseus. I cannot wait for this ship. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the Kraken either. That's going to be great. But the Perseus is the one that's got me most, makes me drool the most. Is that sad? I don't know. All right, so the Perseus is a $675 ship. The Warbond edition is $620. That's a $55 Warbond. That's a great Warbond. I mean, even if you're just going to use that for a stepping stone to something bigger later, Polaris, just Javelin. Anyways, and again, just a reminder, the thing with the CCUs is they're not you do it now and you get the ship now. You do it now to plan for something a little bit later. So maybe the Idris will have a CCU chain that we can build to it one day. If it does, here's a $55 savings you could throw into that chain. There's not a lot of ships higher than this. Not a lot. And to get the additional savings, you're going to want these higher tiered ships because they're going to have the biggest savings. So this is a great Warbond for the bigger ships. Your closest option to the Perseus, of course, is the Carrick. Well, that's also on Warbond, so you could actually build a nice chunk of a chain. What did we say the Carrick was? A $40 chain? This is a $20 cost. You're looking at $55 savings plus the $40 to the Carrick. That's at $95 in savings right there. So definitely consider these if you're thinking long-term, further ahead down the road, if you like to spend the money outside the game. Now, don't forget, you can start all of these with the wonderful little Grey Cat MTC LTI token that is currently available on the store today. That is a Warbond. I believe it is also $45. Check it out. It's a great place to start your chain, and then you'll just have to fill in the gaps as you go. If you have any questions about how these work, if you want to do one-on-one sessions, if you want to share what chains you're working on, and if you want to share your savings, that would be wonderful. Let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, guys, that's it for the store today. We have one more day tomorrow. I expect to see a few more CCUs. I don't know what, so it'll be hopefully exciting if that happens. It may not. It may be that the finale encompasses today and tomorrow with no additional changes tomorrow, but I do think there will be some more CCUs tomorrow, and I will cover those as well and get that posted as soon as I can. Guys, I love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next episode. Take care. Bye.